Hi, it's Alissa from Maintaining Motherhood, where I talk about simplifying to enjoy life more. Today I wanted to go over what we used for my 7th grader. She's 12. We've been able to use a lot of really great curriculum. I'm a homeschooling mom of ages 12, 10, 9, 7, 5, and 3. And one of the things that you'll find as a homeschool mom is that you can completely cater what you do to your child. You don't have to stick with a grade level. They don't have to feel like they're being held back. If maybe they don't understand a certain subject, you can really dive deep into a subject. And so today, as I go through the things that we're using for our different grade levels, I hope that you'll just remember that every child is different, that every homeschool situation is different. And just because this works for us, or because my child is at a certain grade level or level in the homeschool curriculum, does not mean that your child is ahead or behind. It just means this is what we do for our homeschool and this is what works great for us. Again, the best part about homeschooling is that you can cater the experience to the individual. And that's what we have found that we absolutely love. We take more time on certain subjects that we need to, and we can go faster through other subjects. And my kids are at all different grade levels, which is great for them. I'm excited that they're able to grow in their own strengths and talents and not have to be keeping up with the rest of their class. They can move at their own pace according to their talents. So like I talked about recently in the video about why we use 3 different math curriculums, for my daughter, who's in 7th grade, we're using the Saxon Math. We're in level 7-6. She's about halfway through with this. And because we do year-round homeschool, as soon as she's done with this, she'll just go right on to the next level. So we'll just continue working through that. For language arts, then we're using the Good and the Beautiful. She's on level 6, and I really like this curriculum. It's gone through a lot of writing assignments, and it incorporates art and geography as well. Her art skills have just soared, and I've really loved seeing her develop that talent. Her writing has gone from really good to amazing, so that's been fun to see too. To also have her do guided research projects. She just finished up writing a research paper on Australian wildlife, and it was fun to see her have this whole list of different animals that she could choose from, and she chose 3 very different animals, ones that I had never even heard of, and we all learned a lot from it. She had a lot of fun researching that. For our 7th grader, she's very self-directed, so I will sit and I'll check through the work that she did the day before. I'll kind of write out her assignments for that day, and I really meet with her maybe between 15 and 30 minutes a day, depending on if she had some questions with her math homework or if she needed some extra help in her language arts. But really, she's completely self-directed, and that's been really, really nice because it's just more of a check-in with her than me actually teaching her, because she can read her curriculum herself. Just so that I can kind of keep track of what my kids are doing in their schoolwork, I just write everything down in a notebook, and that way it serves 2 purposes. One, I know exactly what assignments they're doing that day, and the second thing is my kids aren't writing right in the curriculum, so then we can reuse it for each grade level. We kind of pass them down one level right at a time. Right now we have kids in language arts levels 6, 5, and 4 with the Good and the Beautiful. Even though that curriculum isn't super expensive, I'm able to reuse it for multiple kids. And then I'll just put a little check box by each thing so that I can quickly go back and see what they've done. And also then I'm just a little bit more involved in the experience for them and knowing, okay, this is exactly what they're going to be doing today, without having to like fully read everything. The Good and the Beautiful also comes with an answer key. So it has this answer key so I can quickly and very easily go back and reference, like if they're diagramming a sentence or something, or just kind of a fill in the blank thing, I can see exactly what the answer was supposed to be, and then I can easily help them too if I don't quite understand the diagramming of the sentences. But that is one thing that has been really fun to learn right alongside with my kids. And that's, I think, the fun of teaching the older grades. That's one thing I've loved about teaching 7th grade is even with the math, the Saxon Math is very easy to use, but I'm learning right along with her. I know that these are things that I learned before, but it's a good refresher for my memory. And then also, I think that one of the benefits is if I don't understand how to do it, my kids see me learning how to learn. And they see, okay, well, mom has to use these resources. She has to look it up in the book. Sometimes we'll look up a video on YouTube, and then they can see that I don't know everything, but I'm teaching them not only it's okay to not know everything, but also if you don't know something, here's how to look it up. Here's some good resources to go to. So don't let not knowing everything scare you. Let it empower you. And I've loved it. I feel smarter because I homeschool, because I'm relearning and reusing all of these things. They always say you'll use math every day, but there's a lot of math that you don't use every day. So it's been fun to relearn all of that right along with my daughter. And we kind of make it a fun, friendly little competition of, okay, let's both try the math problem and see if we get it right. And then we can check our answer. And if we still don't either out of us understand it, we'll just look it up, and it's not a big deal. We make it a game, and it's fun. I really love it. Those are her core subjects. As a family, we work through history and science together. You can see my video that talks about how we do our family style curriculum. She's also doing piano lessons and violin lessons. Because of the pandemic right now, I'm teaching her both of those, but normally she does have a regular piano teacher that she goes to who's amazing. Another thing that each of our kids do, they do a lot of reading on their own. I don't really give assigned reading. I'm thinking maybe this year I will do like maybe 10 books of assigned reading, but they read a book or two a day. They just love to read. They'll wake up early to read. They'll read in their downtime. They'll read before bed. So it's just, I haven't really had to worry about that too much. They're all reading at or above their grade level, but we have such a variety of books in our home that they really can pick and choose so many different things. That's what we're using for our 7th grade curriculum. It's pretty simple, pretty cut and dry. So if you like this kind of video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and click down below to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you know when other great homeschooling videos are posted. If you have any comments or if you would like a more in-depth flip through, please make sure to leave that in the comments below.